A call for justice reform from the William Green family. Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Byron Scott. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, it's been 3 days since William Green was fatally shot while handcuffed in a Prince George's County police cruiser. Green's family, attorney Billy Murphy, and the NAACP gathered this morning at Mount Joy Baptist Church in Oxon Hill. Murphy says he wants the family's grief to be translated into justice and fair compensation for their loss.
I'm disappointed. I'm angry. I have lots of different emotions about this because it keeps happening over and over and over again, especially the black people all across the nation.
We need to look at the whole structure of 21st century policing. Accountability is the biggest problem. Have you had individuals have had 2 incidents that are questionable?
Corporal Michael Owen is accused of shooting Green while he was handcuffed in his police cruiser Monday night. A preliminary hearing for Owen is scheduled for February 28th.
Hundreds of mothers and safety advocates flocked to Annapolis this morning to push for tighter gun safety laws. The group, Moms Demand Action, want lawmakers to pass House Bill 4, which would require background checks on all rifle and shotgun sales. Supporters like Andrea Chambly, the widow of John McNamara, who died in the Capitol Gazette shooting, have a mission to make Maryland safer.
Long guns are just as dangerous as any other kind of firearm, and it's reasonable to have a background check for every purchase, and that's why I'm here. It's too late to save John, but it's not too late to save the next family from this horror.
My son was about 6 months old when the shooting at Sandy Hook happened, and that really obviously affected me. And for a long time I felt pretty discouraged about the lack of action on gun safety. But when he started kindergarten and started doing lockdown drills, I knew I had to really get active.
Meantime, the General Assembly reverses 5 of Governor Larry Hogan's vetoes, including the one that abolished the Handgun Permit Review Board. Well, the U.S. is reporting its first case of person-to-person transmission of the coronavirus. The infected patient is the husband of a woman who returned from Wuhan, China. Officials are now trying to identify the places they visited and who may have come in contact with them. Meantime, the World Health Organization has declared the outbreak a global health emergency. Nearly 8,000 cases have been reported worldwide, almost all of them in mainland China. 170 people have died of the disease in that country.
And they were afraid they'd be stranded in China, but the Schreiber family of College Park is heading home. Nalia and Kevin Schreiber are set to return on Sunday after an about face by their insurance company. Kevin Schreiber was teaching at an international school when he fell ill with 2 autoimmune diseases. Nalia fought with Kaiser Permanente to pay for a medical flight back to the States before her visa expires in February. After initially declining her claim, we're told that Kaiser will now pay for the medical transport.